This is my granddad. He is 94 years old, and for the best part of my 33 years of existence, he has been making something that has colloquially been known throughout the family simply as Granddad biscuits. Now, I've never known how to make Granddad biscuits before. He keeps that recipe very close to his chest. However, after some convincing, he has finally agreed to share his secret. How many eggs is it? 6 or 5?
6.
6 eggs? Do you have a, is there a bin, Granddad? Granddad? Is there a bin? Bin? The bin? A big mug of sugar as well. Okay. So, do you want me to whisk it? Is your arm okay to whisk? Sugar? All of it?
Yeah, all of it. That's why I need that cup.
Which one? What, sorry?
Oh, huh?
What about the mug?
No, I need it now.
Oh, you don't need it now?
Yeah.
So, undetermined amount of sugar, 6 eggs, and an amount of flour that we're not sure about yet. Flour?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. I can get it for you if you want.
Huh?
Is this the oil?
Yeah.
The recipe calls for a mug of oil. Cheers. Bottoms up. And then whisk?
Yeah.
Yep. Granddad's been making these biscuits for years, ever since I remember, ever since I was a little kid. This is the secret ingredient here. Look at this. Yeah. Granddad's secret ingredient. So is this brandy?
Or, you want some?
Oh, not right now. It's 9 o'clock, so probably not yet. The goopy consistency. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. The brandy's gone in. So is your arm feeling better, Granddad, now? Your arm? Still a pain? I can whisk if you want. If I won't.
Yeah, you make a best selling.
I dropped the knife. So how much flour do we need?
Put the spoon in here.
I'm always fascinated to learn about grandparents. My grandparents, not just grandparents. Well, I mean, maybe. Like, my granddad moved from his small town in Italy to the UK in his early 20s. He heard that there were bricklaying opportunities available here, and him and his friends just said, let's go, and came to the UK. And I know that's a very common thing that people have done for all of time, but I just can't imagine my granddad leaving behind his life in Italy to come to the UK, not knowing what was ahead of
Put
him.
some more.
More, yeah?
Come on, put.
More, okay. I think that's such a bold move, and maybe it's not leaving your life behind, but adapting your current life with new memories and new people and new places. I know an infinite amount of things have had to fall into place for literally anything to happen ever, but it's kind of wild to think that if my granddad hadn't moved to the UK, I wouldn't exist. And I know this is very, I'm 14 and this is deep, but it's kind of fun to think about. Or maybe I would have existed, but I would have been like PJ, who hates Dungeons and Dragons or hates biscuits. Can you imagine? When was the last time you made them, Granddad?
Huh?
When was the last time you made the biscuits?
You never make.
Oh, load them about the guy fast.
A long time now.
Long time. Do you want me to do it, Granddad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gets a bit hard at this stage, doesn't it? Can smell that brandy.
Right, right here, my favourite word. If you notice, there's no measuring.
No, just feeling it out. No measurements. I think this is probably going to be the very messy part coming up. One Christmas I remember, I got very angry and upset at the dinner table. I don't know why, but I threw a roast potato at my granddad, and that was the talk of Christmas for many Christmases to come. Big family drama. I think what I didn't realize at the time was just how disrespectful that came across. And if you've seen The Sopranos or any mobster film, then you would know that respect is quite an important thing, particularly in Italian families. My dad would always say to me whenever we'd go over, make sure you take Granddad's hand and you kiss him on both cheeks when you say hello. And as a kid, I never really understood why. Now, I get it. I fully get it. It's just the Italian way, and it's respectful. And honestly, I quite like it. You know, I think some traditions and ideologies are pretty archaic and need to disappear with the generations that invented them. However, I think greetings are actually really nice, and it's always cool to see different countries and cultures and how they do their greetings. You know, it is literally the thing that connects us, the way we greet each other, so that can stay. I think that can stay. So what do we do next?
learn how to.
Okay, you show me. You teach me how to do it.
Sous chef.
Yep, I guess I've been relegated to sous chef. Okay, so we take a little mound and we put it in the icing sugar. And this is why they always come out all sorts of different shapes and stuff. Like, not one is the same. They're all different shapes and sizes. It's so squidgy. This is like Fuji's belly. This whole video came about, obviously, because I wanted to know the biscuit recipe so I could pass that on myself. But also, I realized I have very few photos of my granddad and even fewer videos. I've hung about for way too long. There are things I haven't done and I regret it. So I'm trying to make sure I do the things I want to do now so I don't regret it later. It's funny, the biscuits are good. They really are. And I'd love to try adding my own spin on it sometime. Maybe some crushed almonds or some amaretto. But I think the amazing thing for me is that taste is a pretty underutilized sense when it comes to nostalgia. I don't really eat that many things that take me back to being a kid, but I have never eaten another biscuit like this before. It has such a strangely unique taste, probably because it uses an unfathomable amount of oil. Oops, uh-oh. Now who's making a mess? Have you made your wine this year, Granddad?
Huh?
Have you made your wine this year?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want to share it, that's why. So if I go in your garage, I won't find bottles of wine. Now, does he do it every year or does he do it?
Every year.
Every year he does his wine. What a liar! He said he. You see how purple that is? Look at that.
Wow.
So this is the setup, and then is this for pressing the grapes?
Yeah. Getting all the juice out.
Oh
Look
yeah.
how purple it is.
Stained purple from all the grapes. That's amazing. It's a shady operation going on here.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
You put too close. You put too close.
Too close? Oh, whoops. They'll be all right. We can separate them. So how long in the oven do they need?
Until they're ready.
Okay, cook until ready. Okay. So, elephant in the room. My granddad and my dad and my mum and sister and auntie and uncles and cousins are all roughly in the 5'5" to 5'8" region of height. And somehow I am the only family member above 6 foot. Yeah, don't know what happened there. I'm the only tall Liguori with green eyes. To be fair, most of my mum's side of the family are still in Italy and I haven't had a chance to have a proper relationship with them. So who knows, maybe there's a tall, dark horse of an uncle somewhere out there who I don't know about. Oh man, is that gonna be me? Am I destined to be the tall, dark horse uncle? Maybe. How many Liguoris does it take to work an oven? How are they looking?
You put too close.
I think Granddad put the first 3 down. I just did exactly what he did. Oh yeah. Do they
Too
need
long, yeah. You
longer?
put too close, no good.
I put too. Oh, no good. Okay.
Too close.
Too close.
Too close.
How are they? Whew, they're hot. Let's try it. Fresh out of the oven. Give it a taste. Just like I remember. Here you go, Soph. We'll swap. There we go.
Do you want to try one? No.
No? You're not gonna have one? More for us, I suppose. I'm so happy that my granddad finally shared the biscuit recipe with me. I would say you should try making them at home, but you would have to guess the measurements. But I like that. Like I said, my granddad was a bricklayer. He's not a baker. It was all guesswork, which is amazing. That's like everything I do. Everything I do is guesswork. It's just a shame that he doesn't have much of a sweet tooth himself anymore. Or so we thought. I think there's more to my granddad than he lets on. I saw when him and my auntie were packaging up the biscuits, he took half of the batch for himself. He thought nobody noticed, but I saw. I feel like SpongeBob when he realizes that Squidward secretly likes Krabby Patties.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Thank you for teaching me. This is your wine?
Yeah, and you.
To take home? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna head out now, Granddad.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Good boy.
I will. I'll be a very good boy. The cup as well. Thank you.
The measuring cup.
The measuring cup. I never really gave it much thought when I was younger, but me and my granddad are actually a lot more alike than I realized. He's reserved and quiet, and when he does say something, it's usually quite unexpected. I've never really thought to describe him as an introvert before, because he's always just been Granddad. And over the years, especially with sadly living alone, I think a lot more of his introverted side has shown itself and really come out. Gone inward? So as introverts don't really come out. You know what I mean. I wonder what my Granddad biscuits will be. Like, what is the thing that I'll be known for, that I will pass on, that people are excited about when they come to see me? I haven't figured that out yet, but I will. Until then,